Okay, well, hello everyone. Happy Easter. For those who are celebrating that, this is Sunday, and I am Maria Banga, psychotherapist, motivational speaker, inspirational author, so many things in one. Well, yep, my reflections today are bothered about identity crisis. Do you have an identity crisis? If you think you do, this is the best time during this COVID-19 lockdown or confinement to really think about it and to start taking steps to work on it, right? Okay, so in psychology, identity crisis is the failure to achieve ego identity during adolescence. So if you did not achieve that during adolescence, then you may have a crisis later on in life. And ego identity is, sum total of who you think you are, the way you think, your feelings, the way you behave, well, your moods, your attributes, the way you embrace all of this. And it is most clearly expressed in your interactions with other people. Of course, we are social beings, and so you can only know how well you are coping in life if you are with other people, right? Interacting with other people. Okay, so the term was coined by German psychologist Erik Erikson, and he said the stage of psychological development in which identity crisis may occur is called the identity cohesion versus the role confusion. So your identity versus the role you are playing in life, whatever that role is. So are you questioning who you are? Maybe what your purpose is or what your values are? Are you conflicted over how much power you have over yourself and over your own life? You know, personal power is the power that you have through your personality. What's personality? Who you are. You develop that, and it depends from stage to stage, age to age. Why positional power comes from the role you occupy or the responsibilities you have. And I was taking an example of myself. I'm so many things in one. I'm a woman, I'm a mother, a single mother, a lawyer, a psychotherapist, an author, motivational speaker. Okay, so in each of these different roles, I have different power, and I have different responsibilities. So I really need to find a balance. And then personally, who am I? How much power do I have over me? For example, I discovered in 2018, revealed to me by my spirit, that I was freedom and love. I had been searching for that like all my life. Up to 2011, for example, when I left my marriage, I wasn't sure about who I was, and I was getting so frustrated about that. So today, for example, it's Easter Sunday. Well, if there was no COVID, I would be at my mom's place with the boys. But because I cannot go to my mom's place, I decided to spend the day my own way. And Sundays are usually set aside for me to learn. I set it aside myself, and I said, this is not going to be any exception. When I come to my office, I focus more and everything. So I decided to come to my office today. I'll be leaving soon. And so I've come to my office. The boys can take care of themselves. I am not their identity, and they are not my identity. Okay. So the balance of between personal power and positional power is what we call interpersonal power. So you know, interpersonal relationships is very important, and you should work on that if you want to be, say, a change maker like myself, right? What do you want to do? It's very important for you to know who you are and to find that balance between your personal power and your positional power. So you need to be mindful of these two. You need to be. So what causes an identity crisis? We have talked about it. An identity crisis is when you don't know who you are in the end. Are you what people say you are or should be? As a wife, for example, are you that good wife? Are you that perfect wife? Are you that woman having the perfect home, the perfect number of children? How many is perfect? Maybe 2 or 3 or 1? I don't know. So, are you the perfect Mrs. Smith? Are you the this? Are you the that? Is society happy with you? Are the reviews about you all good, good, good? And so is that your identity now? At some point, you will crash. And that is what Jada Pinkett said was her midlife crisis at the age of 40. It was actually her own identity crisis. And thank God for that crisis. We now have Red Table Talk, which is inspiring so many, including myself. And I just love the way they're just so open, so vulnerable on this table and everything. So that is it. And if you are having an identity crisis, yeah, it means that there are stressors in your life. you need to identify your stressors, because anybody at any age can have an identity crisis, and then other mental health issues can follow. And so what are some stressors? What was getting married, getting divorced or separated, moving, experiencing a traumatic event like this, lockdown. I seriously don't like being locked down or being confined or being, restricted like that and stuff like that. Losing a loved one, losing or getting a job, new health issues, all of them can make you question your identity, your values in life, your support network, all of that. Okay, so what are some treatments? Well, how do you work on yourself now? You first of all start by looking inward and exploring and identifying what is going on. That is it. You visualize your best possible future self. When you look inward and explore and everything, then you say, okay, ma, this is where you are, and this is where I want to be. This is who, not even where, this is who I want to be. This is who you are right now. This woman faking it all and all of those things, but this is who I want to be. So what do you have to do? Be open to change. For example, I had to be able to complete the crisis I had been navigating for quite some time now. Each time you think you have crossed one barrier, another one comes up. I had to stop going to church altogether. My identity was not going to be determined by my religious affiliation, whether I was going to church or not, whether I was attending family functions or not. All of those I had to first be good, being me, doing me, and then now I could start spreading out to the way I want, not the way people want me to. Okay, so do your passion. This is me in the office on a Sunday. I'm happy learning what I'm learning. I'm learning so much. And yeah, my purpose in life is to inspire and motivate people from all walks of life with my personal experiences. Meaning to the experiences I'll collect from everywhere. And I'm passionate about doing that. That's why I'm doing this video. So yes, do your passion. And of course, ask for support. You can reach out. I'm a psychotherapist. There are many other people. I think some people offer online counseling too from wherever. Or you can join webinars, take on some online courses, talk to somebody, all of those things. Don't give up on yourself. It doesn't matter if people think that, at your age you haven't achieved anything. I have achieved my identity. That's the most important achievement for me. So I want to say that it is possible. Don't give up on yourself. And don't be bothered about what people will say. That is why you see people swap and swap and swap. They are looking for themselves. And I just read something, somebody shared something with me yesterday, 10 ways to benefit from the coronavirus confinement. One of them was reflect and develop new ideas. Well, they are talking more of business, professional, but it can also be personal ideas, personal development goals and stuff like that. Well, yes, this one is interesting. Reimagine and reinvent self. Meditate, discover new solutions to current and future problems in your life, organization, or community, or even just how you relate with yourself, how you love yourself, how you appreciate yourself, all of that. I wish I had big legs, I had small legs, I had big boobs, I had big dada. Oh, it's not important. Me, I'm like, okay, this is where I am now. Good. Renew horizontal and vertical relationships. Well, work on them. They should be healthy, not those that drain you up and all of those kind of things. Do you deserve that? No, I don't. Energize spiritual muscles. Yeah, so engage in spiritual activity. What is spiritual activity for you? You should choose and be comfortable with your choice. That is all part of affirming your identity. Okay, so that was my sharing for this Sunday. If you want to reach out, you can reach out on my website, www.mariabanga.com. Or if you're on any social media platform and you happen to fall on Maria Banga, just inbox me or something like that, or leave a comment. Yeah, on my YouTube channel, subscribe. I don't even know how to promote all of those things. Okay, until next Sunday for the next Sunday sharing or reflections or whatever. Yep, God bless us all and have a happy Sunday afternoon.